Bueno chicos, sean bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo en mi canal, Alegre de PSQK, yo soy RDA y comenzamos. Bien, habíamos terminado la misión contra el arconte, ya tenemos el arca parchero. Y ahora nos tenemos que ir al Nexus, que nos estaban esperando ahí para una reunión. Bien, tengo varios cúmulos todavía sin... varias galaxias todavía sin explorar, pero no vamos directo al Nexus. Bien, tenemos a llegar a la misión por el viaje Meridian, así que nos vamos ahí. Y seguramente van a salir también un montón de escenas y misiones secundarias que tenía que volver a que ya no había vuelto. A ver cuántas trabas burocráticas nos ponen para viajar hasta Meridian. Tan seguro que se va a poner. Seguro que se va a poner. Siempre se opuso hasta ahora todo. Y encima que no pude rescatar a su pionero, peor todavía. Ya lo escucho.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in
¿Qué
a
le
cell
pasó?
at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Bueno, vamos a tener que dar una vuelta. ¿Por qué lo habrán detenido? A alguien le habrá molestado el reportaje. Me trae que no me dice, si me dice algo.
I wonder what my dad would think of all this. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
Does dwelling on what-ifs help anything? Things are the way they are.
I can't just forget my father. Sid doesn't remember anything about him, but I do. I think he might have liked it here.
Bien, acá no hay nada. Creo. A ver si no sale ninguna misión. Primero lo primero, las operaciones. Después vemos qué es lo que le pasó a nuestra amiga reportera. Ah, está acá. Ah, genial. Pensé que estaba en el otro piso, la celda. Me había olvidado que estaba acá. A ver, vamos a preguntarle qué onda, qué pasó.
Oh, hey Ryder.
Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
Así parece. No, no hizo nada malo.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems historic. Too bad no one recorded it.
They took my camera. But I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
A ver, bien, tenemos que esperar a que se actualice la misión. Parece que molestamos a alguien con el documental.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
You'd better live a clean life, Nilken. Or else.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Nada. No quería decir nada. Ojalá que te porte bien esta vez. Dice que está haciendo gimnasia. Bueno, vamos a lo que vinimos, a lo importante.
Weekly injury report. One bar
Hay algo
brawl,
acá.
participants
Hey, Ryder,
arrested.
I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Cat, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Bien.
I got both our Pathfinder and the Natanis. What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder out in the field. I'll take it. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
Vamos a mirar para el periodista a ver qué pasó.
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells. Carrie Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But...
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
Fua, el exilio. Tan drásticos.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Era para tanto como para el exilio. Vamos a ver acá cómo nos come la cabeza nuestro amigo salariano preferido.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
Sí, mal.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a
Uy,
map
menos
showing
mal.
the location
No.
of Meridian.
No nos atacó tanto,
Now
no puedo
we
creer.
have it.
Milagro.
A short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Cat. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
Si no hacemos nada, la guerra es inevitable.
If
O
we do
sea,
nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us.
tarde o temprano va a venir
It's
por
not
todos.
pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will. And so will I.
Ay, menos mal.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
Vamos a
What's
ser
the
un
matter,
poco
Taya?
irónicos.
Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Claro, sí, porque estás acá aplastado mientras nosotros entregamos
Why
el objeto
am I
por ustedes.
surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
Uy, se despertó bien.
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Sara.
Scott. Still too
Ah,
cold to
ay,
hug your
no, no
sister,
vi el
huh?
botón, que boludo. Todo por estar mirando por otro lado.
Fine.
Oh, le quería abrazar a la puta madre.
Got a reputation to think about.
I'm just glad to see you. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Uy, espero que eso no afecte demasiado nuestra relación. Quedé como un asqueroso.
I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. Even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad he did. Gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Ha sido todo un temita ese pionero, ¿verdad?
Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. You told me we found home. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more lies, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it. From the sounds of it,
todo lo
you're
que hay
going to
para
need
decirte, la
all the
verdad.
help you can get.
30.000 secretos.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Nosotros.
The Pathfinder.
Descansa, sí.
Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Rider.
Yes, sir. Pathfinder, sir. Who are we kidding? I saw you eat your own boogers when you were 6.
Ah,
If you do
corta la
wanna catch
moco.
up some, That's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Nyx. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Bien, bien. Vamos a ver qué planes. Pero primero a ver si podemos hablar algo más con ella. Voy tanto tiempo dormida, más de medio juego. Un montón de cosas para contarle.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
No, ¿qué nos pasó? Pasó de todo. No, todavía hay más.
There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Nada, no pasó nada.
Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
Vamos a contarle los secretos de
Dad
papá.
was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
Mal, de verdad.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Buena pregunta.
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, And Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means.
Sí, madre, ¿quién carajo es?
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
It was hard to tell with Dad. He could be so distant. I guess he loved us more than we knew.
All those
Mal.
times I yelled at him growing
Bastante
up.
frío era. Pero bueno, al final le importábamos. A su
This is a
manera.
better way to remember him.
Yeah.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the first contact war. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
La
What do you
ciudadela.
remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here.
Mal, faltaron un montón de especies en este juego.
Mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her. Then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now. Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit.
Artefacto proteano.
Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid
Tremendo
me to do
tiran,
it,
al final
was
resultaron.
to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people
Mal,
found
sí,
out I was
recuerdo
his
que
daughter,
todo lo
doors
que era
slammed in
inteligencia
my
artificial
face.
estaba re prohibido
Alec Ryder's
después de lo que había
kids in
pasado
the
con
Milky
Jet.
Way. We were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Bueno, por lo menos pusimos al corriente de todo lo que pasó. Algo. Dice
Are
algo.
you sure you want to do this, Nilken?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The
¿Por
conviction
qué?
was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. Mariette heard the truth. She left me. I just want to go to sleep. Wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
Oh, supongo que le estaban hablando a alguno de acá atrás. Bien, vamos a reunirnos con los otros pioneros a ver cuál es el plan. En qué nos puede ayudar para llegar a Meridian, pues ya sabemos que tenemos la negativa de nuestro querido amigo salariano. Manda más, que siempre se opone a todo. Ah, tengo que ir arriba, bien.
I talk to my family every day.
A ver qué me dicen.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been
Bien,
tested.
sí, si no funciona.
What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own.
Hmm.
You didn't
Me
hear
van a
that?
cortar la cabeza todo,
Hear
sí.
what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
First, you'll need to research the
Con
Ghost
suerte creo
Storm
que no van a
technology,
dejar
then
seguir
we'll
pisando el
rendezvous
Nexus.
at Meridian.
Good luck.
Truly a mystery.
Bien, tenemos que poner otra vez en riesgo nuestro trasero.
I'll look at the growth patterns.
¿Dice algo esta gente? Me parece que no, ¿no?
Anyone see my acid solution?
Bien, ¿qué me faltaba? Ya me olvidé. Ah, es verdad, también tenemos que ir. Vamos a volver a la nave, porque me parece que me está marcando la nave. Debe haber seguro nuevos mensajes. Y más misiones. Toneladas de misiones seguro.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
A ver, Vetra, otra misión. Ya me tengo que hablar con la doctora. A ver, ¿qué dice? De Calio, bien. Ryder. Bien, aceptamos. Bien. Bien, tenemos que ir a otro planeta, pero me olvidé que teníamos que revisar, destrabar el último recuerdo de la familia Ryder. Así que vamos a bajar otra vez. Sabía que me había olvidado algo antes de subir acá. Y seguro va a ser una tonelada de escenas, así que lo vamos dejando mejor para el siguiente capítulo. Así que chicos, muchísimas gracias por mirar, déjenme saber si les ha gustado, suscríbanse al canal y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo.